the alleged complete script of Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire has leaked, so stay with me until the end of this video because there's Kong's offspring, villain motivations, and even important deaths, and at the end of this film, I'll reveal a bombshell about the supposed image of SpaceGodzilla. Let's check it out. Welcome to Nerd Insights, your daily channel for nerd news, and as I always say, it's extremely important that you subscribe to this channel and activate the notification bell. With the bell activated, you'll receive notifications on your phone whenever there's a new piece of news. I'm counting on you. Before we dive into the leaked script, I have to let you know that the links to all the videos I mention in this video will be in the pinned comment below. Godzilla x Kong in 2021 didn't have a very elaborate story, they just pitted Kong against Godzilla to see who was stronger, and in the end, they teamed up against Mechagodzilla. But now, things are different. Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire will have a much better plot, the villains will have motivations, and we'll learn more about Godzilla, Kong, and especially Scar King. The script was leaked during a test screening of the film, the same one where the origin and powers of Sherma were leaked. If you haven't seen that video, I explain the complete story, powers, and abilities of this new Godzilla x Kong 2 villain. Just click on the card that's appearing now. According to this leaked script, Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire will start with credits and Godzilla fighting against the new kaiju called Arachnid, probably a giant spider. Godzilla will win this battle, but I have no idea why this kaiju wasn't cataloged by Monarch because I haven't started reading that part of the script yet. Godzilla is on Earth, not in the Hollow Earth. Then it cuts to the actual beginning of the movie, with Kong hunting a group of giant jackals. He's not hunting to fight but to feed himself. While he's eating, Monarch realizes that Kong is down, feeling really sad because they haven't found any others of his kind in the Hollow Earth. In other words, up to this point, Kong is the last of his kind, and that's why he feels alone, and it won't be shown in just one scene. Monarch tells everyone that he's not looking for fights, but for his family. Humans will also have their space in this movie. According to the leaked script, the best aspects of the film involve the evolution of humans. They have improved in almost every aspect compared to the last 4 films in the MonsterVerse franchise. But nobody wants to see humans in this film. Scar King, the red orangutan, is said to have a very strong and heavy backstory. He belongs to an ancient species, even older than Kong's own species, and he used to protect the Earth with his fellow orangutans. However, hunger and the power of greed corrupted him, leading him to betray his own species. Godzilla came to defeat him and sealed him in the depths of the Hollow Earth with the chimpanzees that joined him. I've already told the complete story of Scar King in another video, which will appear on the card above. The person who leaked the script used the word hunger, which was exactly what Scar King said in the teaser trailer of Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire. You didn't know that, did you? That teaser wasn't enough for us, so by manipulating the audio layers and repeating it several times, we were able to identify the word hunger. Listen to it. It might sound like nonsense, but it fits perfectly with what this leak is saying. It is also mentioned that Kong will find a new friend in the Hollow Earth called Suko. It happens in the same place where Scar King had his lair, and Kong will kind of adopt him as his son. But Suko is one of the soldiers of Scar King who managed to free himself during Godzilla's atomic blast in the Hollow Earth. It's funny to think that Godzilla fired the atomic blast into the Hollow Earth, thinking that Scar King had been freed. But it was this attack that helped him escape, and Kong, unaware of this, will help his son Suko completely free Scar King. It is also mentioned that Monarch, together with the military, is seeking solutions to keep the Titans away and under control. So, we will have more Titans, as I mentioned to you before on this channel, but how they will control these Titans, I don't know yet. Will it be with the same device that Airpax created to control the kaijus? We still don't know, and while all of this is happening, Godzilla is sleeping in the Colosseum. That girl who can communicate with Kong using sign language, Gia, according to the leaked script, will have some dreams and powers regarding the awakening of Scar King from his prison. She would try to warn Kong, but before that happens, she would be struck by her son Suko, who would help Scar King escape, and immediately after escaping, Scar King would go after Shermu, which was his main plan before being imprisoned by Godzilla. We have to remember that in this leak, Shermu is called the father of all kaijus, and it was his power that Scar King was seeking to control. If you're lost about these powers, watch the 2 videos I made about the complete story of Scar King and Shermu. But don't worry, I'll remind you at the end of this video. Scar King would indeed succeed in freeing Shermu from his icy prison, and Godzilla would already be awake and go to the Hollow Earth to see what's happening. He would find Kong there, and the two would surface and encounter Sherma walking in Egypt, where they would have their first battle. However, Godzilla and Kong would lose badly and even get frozen, needing Monarch's help to recover and gain upgrades. I've also talked about these upgrades and powers in the video that's in the card now. I'm telling you, this channel is comprehensive, so leave a like to support us. We don't know what happens next because the script jumps to the final battle, described as the greatest battle of all. That's all it says. It doesn't mention how it unfolds, but at the end of the film, it says the following: Doug returns. For those who don't remember, Doug is a giant predatory reptile that briefly appears in the 2021 MonsterVerse film. He belongs to an unnamed species that lives in the Hollow Earth. I strongly believe in this leaked script because it aligns with everything I've brought to this channel and matches all the previous leaks about the film. And remember when I said I would tell you something about the image of SpaceGodzilla? It has been confirmed that it's not SpaceGodzilla but Godzilla himself during the war, and those are Mothra's wings carrying Godzilla, as we can see in that image. Do you believe in this leaked script? Did you find any plot holes or something that doesn't make sense? Comment below and don't forget to watch the videos I mentioned that explain the complete origin of the two villains in this film. That way, you'll be up to date with everything. And take note that there's a video on the channel where I reveal when the official trailer for Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire will be released. All the links are in the first pinned comment. Take care and until next.